Jai Hind, friends, good morning to you all. For those who do not know me, I am Brigadier Gautam Segan, Shaurya Chakra Sena Medal, and the director of ALPS Academy. Today we are going to discuss a very important subject, that is the PPDT, which means Picture, Perception and Discussion Test. Now, are you all aware that this is a very important facet of the screening in procedure? This test follows the two intelligence tests, that is the verbal and the non-verbal, and these two tests are followed by the PPDT. Now, this PPDT is the most important and a very powerful test, and this is the test which makes and breaks you in the screening in. You have to know that all the three assessors are present while this test is on, and they are assessing you. Now, let us see how this test is conducted. In the beginning, you will be shown a picture for about 30 seconds. This picture will be hazy. The thing to remember is that the picture will be hazy. That means there is nothing crystal in this picture. Everything has to be based on your perception. How many people you perceive in this? What are their moods? Whether they are male or female? Remember, no two perceptions might be same, but make a very measured guess. It should not be that the picture is clearly showing you males and you are, thinking or bringing out females. So that kind of a cardinal mistake you cannot do. Make a reasonable assumption, and thereafter, in the next 4 minutes, you will be writing your story. So as I've told, while writing a story, you have to tell whether how many individuals are there, what are their ages, what are their moods, what is the theme of them or the situation which is developing, and thereafter it should be followed by your story. Now, after you have written your stories, the candidates are made to sit, depending on the strength, it could be 12 to 18. You all are made to sit in a semicircle. Thereafter, each one of you is told to get up and narrate the story that you have written in about 40 to 60 seconds. Once everybody has given out a story, immediately the group gets into a discussion and arrive at a common story which can be given out by one of the candidates. So now we have seen what is the conduct. Let us come to an example. This is a story. As you can see, the story is hazy. All of you will say that yes, there are three individuals in this. You cannot make out the sex of the person inside the boat. Now the subject could be a boat, it could be a surf. You can presume that this is a sea, or it could be a lake, or it could be a river. You can see a person walking with a stick at a distance. You cannot gauge his age. You cannot gauge whether he is male or female, or it is a male or a female. You cannot guess the sex of the person inside the boat. You can definitely make out that the person sitting under the tree is a male. Now, the perception could be that this could be a surfboard. A person is performing the antics on the surfboard. Person or the boy sitting under the tree, he has been seeing this going on for a long time. He has a desire to learn surfing, but he doesn't have the money, so he works hard, borrows money from his father and buys a second-hand surf, starts learning from this individual. Ultimately turns out to be a very good surfer. He pitches himself in a competition and ultimately he makes it to the nationals. Or it could be situated as a rescue mission, wherein the individual inside the boat, say Ram, is a villager and a fisherman. He learns over the walkie-talkie, which the fishermen always carry, that the sea has suddenly turned rough. He rushes, fetches one person from the sinking boat and puts him under the tree. Thereafter, he gets back again on his boat and rushes to rescue the other two people, which he finally brings to the shore. In the meanwhile, the villagers arrive at the place. He organizes their rescue and ensures that they are given a good treatment at the hospital. And in next 2 days, the sea clears and they all resume their fishing activities. So, story could be infinite. And but as I told you, you have to make a very reasonable guess and a reasonable perception. The way you have to mention that you can presume that all the three individuals in this picture are males. So there are three individuals, so you can write male, male, and male. Their ages could be anything, say 24 youngsters, 24. The person coming from a far distance could be slightly elderly, so it could be 45. What could be their moods? The moods could be positive, the mood could be somber, sad, or it could be neutral. You can't even make out. So let's say if it's a surfer seeing this, so it could be positive. So you have to write like this, indicate that it's a positive mood. So this in general is how you tackle your PPDT, and I'm sure what I've told you, you will practice this, you will read about it, and do well in your screening test. Thank you.